Hi everyone, I'm really excited to announce that we just finished publishing this add-on, which is called Ultra Choice Eliminator, and how the add-on works and everything. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so because this add-on is published, I can just go over here and say get add-ons, and I'll look for the add-on that was published. So I'll go over here and say search Ultra Choice Eliminator. This is the add-on that we just published. So I'm going to click on install and say continue. So once I do that, it will ask me for some permissions. Click on that, continue. And I'm just going to show you what the other permissions and why it needs that. So it needs a permission to your Google Sheets spreadsheet. So that it can see the responses, and out of the responses it can create like a stock level. I'll show you just when we connect. It also requires a permission to connect to an external service for subscription management. So what we're doing is we are allowing a free trial of up to 10 form submissions, and once the trial limit is reached, then the user has to upgrade to a paid subscription to be able to use this add-on and allow this application to run when you're not present. We need this permission because uh, once the application is submitted, once the form is submitted, it automatically does the calculation to determine the current stock levels. And then we obviously need the permission to show a sidebar on the form. So I'll click on allow. And now the add-on should be installed. Ultra Choice Elementor has been installed. You can find as Google Finds add-on. Done. We'll close this, and you can see that this thing appears over here. I'll go to there. And now what I want to make sure is for the responses, I had not linked it to the sheets, but after the add-on is installed, what it will do is the first step it will do is it will automatically link it to a Google spreadsheet and make it such that the responses from this questions goes into this form responses. Okay, so that is the first thing that it does. It makes sure that the Google form that you install the add-on is linked to the responses sheet, and then I'll click on this add-on and click on this open stock manager, and what that will do is it will automatically show me like a sidebar, and also it checks the license. And right now I've just installed it on this form. So trials, 10 submissions left. That is the thing. And now what I can do is I can create a trigger question. So for example, what popcorn for this event? Let's say I select that and I say that for caramel popcorn, I only have 10 of the caramel popcorns. And once the 10 is reached, then I remove this caramel popcorn for test, making it easy for the testing. I'll just do 2 and I'll click on add condition. Okay. So if what popcorn for this event, caramel popcorn, is greater than 2, then remove this option. Okay. So that is the condition that I just set. And also another cool thing about this is it can work on like even the text questions. So let me show you how many pizzas do you want to order. I want to add a new question. How many pizzas do you want to order? And I have, let's say, 5 pizzas to sell. And once this 5 is sold, then mark out of stock this how many pizzas you want to add. Okay. So I'll add this condition. So I've added 2 conditions now. And what I can also do is I can display uh, like a stock count on the Google form itself. And that this is like really cool. So let me show that to you in action. So I'll click on save display settings saved. And then what I want to do is I want to refresh stock now. Okay. So when I do refresh stock now, you can see that caramel popcorn, it will show that only 2 remaining, and this is only 5 remaining. Let me remove that. Refresh stop now. So it removed that thing, and I need to add a space after only, and I'll say show stock count, save display settings. And now if I do refresh stop, then it will show me the correct format. So it will say caramel popcorn only 2 remaining, and how many pieces you want to order, only 5 remaining. Okay, I'm going to publish this form, and so I'm going to publish this form so that I can do a test, and I'm going to copy the responder link. Now I'll go to the responder link and watch what happens. Okay, so if I say I have caramel popcorn I want to order, and I want to order, let's say, 2 pizzas, and click on submit. So what that will do is it will automatically record this response in the Google Sheet, the linked Google Sheet. And you can see in the Google Sheet, it records caramel popcorn. It does not record caramel popcorn, only 1 remaining. That means it automatically removes the stock count. This is only to display. It is not stored in the Google spreadsheet. And then how many pizzas do you want to order? I said 2. Now, if I do submit another response, then I can see that caramel popcorn from 2, it has reduced to 1. And how many pizzas you want to order? There is only 3 remaining, right? Then I put a condition that if caramel popcorn is greater than 2, then just remove this question altogether. And for this one, I said mark it out of stock. Okay. So I'm going to say that I need caramel popcorn and I want 3 pizzas. So once I click on that, I can see in the form responses that it also works for the text question. Like this is a text question. This is not a, that is where this add-on differs from another add-ons. Other add-ons have it. There are some add-ons on the Google Workspace Marketplace which does it for the multiple choice options, but there is no add-on that does it for the text question also. Okay, so this add-on works with all type of questions, whether it is multiple choice, drop down, or text. So you can see that because I submitted caramel popcorn, and I had put this condition that if caramel popcorn is greater than 2, then remove this condition. So there is the Google form, it automatically removes that caramel popcorn question. And also I want to show you that I have already made 2 form submissions. So if I see my license status now, it will show that I have 8 submissions left, after which I'll have to upgrade. But before I show you the upgrade screen, I also want to show you that this how many pizzas you want to order is marked out of stock. That is how it marks it out of stock. Now, this add-on is integrated with the client's Stripe. So if once I click on this upgrade button, it automatically takes me to the Stripe checkout. And if like once this trial is expired, we'll need to pay $10 per month, and only then the add-on will work. Otherwise, it will stop working. It will not show the stock count, and it will not take the form submissions anymore. All right. So once you have upgraded these, once you have paid, then what we can do is we can say that I have paid, and if the access will automatically be changed to premium access, and there will be no restriction on the form. So this was a really cool project that we did. If you need a similar project where you want to publish your add-on to the Google Workspace Marketplace, I have published several add-ons to the Google Workspace Marketplace. This is another add-on that we published, but right now we're talking about Ultra Choice Eliminator. This was the add-on that we recently published. And what this add-on does is it hides or marks options out of stock based on custom rules that I just showed to you. On sidebar, I can add as many nodes as I need. And also, I want to, one last thing is that this is dynamic in the sense that We've selected a trigger question. So for example, if the question was how many pizzas you want to order and mark it out of stock, then remove this question altogether. What I could do is in action, I could select over here, I could select how many pizzas you want to order. And for threshold, I would say like 5. Once the 5 has reached, then I would have removed this topics for pizza, the whole question, right? So if you want to add a question, add a condition where one question is the trigger question and the action is performed on the second question, that is also possible through this add-on. This was a really interesting project. If you need a similar kind of work, please do get in touch with us. Thank you.